Rouge's writings. Okie dokie. That's back where we were. Like above the water. Except you go from here and then you go up that way. Real names are of no consequence. He roams the land of Fontaine, which he loves most, under the name Rouge. Actually, that makes sense because we first met him over here. He shall bring those who seek justice, equality, and hope together, and they will dedicate themselves to aiding those who have fallen into hardship and poverty. The world is full of iniquity, poverty, and greed. Until the day all this is wiped away, they will roam their beloved land, Fontaine. Having read this far, friend, are you willing to take an oath and continue that work? If you share their ideals, find the withered tree on which the fruit of wisdom grows. There, ask 3 times to receive Rouge's honour and tribute. Withered tree. Okay, I will go find your withered tree. There are a lot of trees. Hold up. Where specifically? Here. Somewhere. Ask thrice. What are we supposed to do? I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. I asked thrice. Okay, we'll ask 4 times then. Sure. Look, it was the closest tree.
Abandoned property.
I was about to go to the one behind it.
It first.
So that was probably more coincidence than anything.
It's legally yours now.
All right. Freeman's announcement. Going back to the Rusty Rudder. He was once... Wait, isn't he there? He was once wrongly accused and, as he was about to be thrown into prison, saved by the selfless members of the press. Thanks to Honourable Lady's arguments, Freeman was freed. As his benefactor Euphrates said, truth is always marching onward and nothing can stop it. He's been continuing and waiting for those who will carry on his ideals. If you've read this far, friend, are you willing to believe in justice and hope? If you share those ideals, please light a flame. Of the 4 flames, only that which is set upon the land is the flame of hope. Light it to receive a token of Freeman's gratitude. Oh.
Melusines are beautiful.
Okay, sorry, just joking. Rusty Rudder is there. Yep, this way. Okay. The only one on land. As opposed to the ship or as opposed to water or islands? Though one could argue the entirety of Fontaine is an island. Well, that's a fire. Do I have to put it out? There's a fire over there as well. This one here? Toma, try not to hit him.
Professional navigator here.
Well, that wasn't it.
You'll have no need to fear.
Wait, I didn't actually look at the picture though. Oh, because there isn't one. Of the 4 flames, only that which is set upon the land is a flame of hope. Do you mean like this is not on land because it's suspended above the ground? Maybe? That doesn't make any sense though. Well, I can see 3. Where's the 4th? Someone over here somewhere? There's no one over here.
Check this out.
How am I supposed to know which one? This looks like the only one on land. Do I have to extinguish these other ones? Sir, you are as useless
Silence!
as a waterfall. I cannot estimate where your damn abilities are going to go. Okay, and there's someone over there. I don't think this is what I have to do, but it's the only idea I have. Excuse me, don't mind me. Sorry. Sorry. Trying to hit this bloody thing.
Bow your head.
Stop killing the bloody blubber beast. Oh, that was right. Yay.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first.
Great, that was right. I'm glad that these are things that you can work through. Oh, wait, whoa, where'd they go? They just all disappeared. Rainbow Rose's ideals. A piece of paper formed by putting the 8 notes together. The strange drawing turns out to be a complete rainbow rose. Okay, this is great. Oh God, there are whoa, 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 whoa. So that's going to be all of those, and then 9. Real names are of no consequence. He roams the land of Fontaine. Wait, no. Which is the new one? How is that different to this? Oh, it's put them all together. Rainbow Rose's ideals. What do I do with it? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with this. Oh, that's apparently it. There were other people like, is there more to it or is that it? But no, just getting the achievement. It just seems weird that you get this extra piece of paper after putting them all together, but no, it doesn't look like there's anything else to it. So, à la volonté du peuple. I can't read that. Obtain the promise of the Rainbow Rose. Cool, if that's what you said I did. I will take your word for it. Did I get enough primogems? No, but I got a lot, you gotta admit, from doing that. That was pretty impressive. Anyway, what do you mean anyway? What the... Who are you talking to, Paimon? I kind of actually want to do... What? Oh, key. I've got maximum number of keys. I don't know what you want me to do about that. Stop hounding me. I want to do this one here. I was not really here for this. You know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. I gotta go kill the thing over yonder way. Shamir, commissions, no. Where am I going? Here. I'm meant to be getting off. I have other things I need to play, but I just want to get these things done. I've still got the character stories to do. When am I ever going to find time for those? They just keep like stockpiling, and then my episodes just get further and further ahead. And then it's like, oh, you're like an entire half an update ahead. Cool. That's not what I meant to do, but sure. Oh well, let's go kill us an Aeon Blight. Aeon Blight Drake? I think it's a Drake. Even though it doesn't look like a dragon. Yeah, Drake.
Make yourselves at home.
Fire it up!
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Sucker. Now, is that all you needed, Layla? Please, yep, I'm not even the right button. Please communicate if that is not what you seek in life. Oh, it is, yes. Send. Yes! Max level for me, Layla. I just don't have your artifacts. I have 2 of your artifacts.
Do that.
Ready. And then another wish. Yay. Alrighty. So yes, I gave you a weapon. Fully's tower, your talents. Oh, that's right. I couldn't do your talents because I needed... No, not you. You. I need more of these. It is still none of those days. I can't help you, dear. Can't help you at all. It's fine. You've only got 2 more levels to go. I won't stress about that. This is more the thing that requires stressing over.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning
Delightful.
palate. Mondstadt's water
Oh, well,
is
that's
crisp
gonna be
and pure.
a problem.
While water...
Problem for later. I think I will just jump in and do this quest, even though I'm supposed to be getting off or whatever. Actually, I want to get rid of that as well. I don't really want to go back to Lunara, but I want to get rid of the quest. The long-failed graph adversarial technology. Talk to Lapine Pauline. After putting in some work, you've collected enough samples. Looks like it's time to follow up Lapine Pauline. Hello. Oh, Charlotte's here.
Huh? Isn't that Charlotte? What could she want with Lapine Pauline?
Oh, I don't know. Writer for the Steambird. Photographer. I wonder.
Pretty please with the cherry on top, Charlotte. Journalist extraordinaire. Please tell me you're joking.
Plus, Charlotte takes pictures as well.
I read that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as blubber beasts.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's true, isn't it? It has to be.
Oh, that'd be so hilarious if it was false. I mean, it was dumb to start off with. But because she put this entire idea into action with the event quest, and to have it not be true would be just hilarious.
I've invested all my savings into graph adversarial technology and even taken out a sizable bank loan. I'm begging you like the beggiest beggar in all of begdom.
Well, maybe you ought to have done your research before you committed so many financial resources to this cause.
Okay. I need you to calm down a little, Miss Lapine Pauline. I admire your passion for your research, and I don't mean to dash your hopes for those, big-ticket orders. But I'm afraid I'm not joking. The Blubber Beast incident was a short story mailed to us by an anonymous amateur author, written in the style of a true story.
Which is great and all, but how are the readers supposed to know that it's a fictional piece if you don't specify that it's a fictional piece?
Oh, Paimon sees what happened here. Sounds like the report Lapine Pauline read in the Steambird wasn't in the news section after all.
Oh, so you have an actual fictional section. Okay.
Funnily enough, I actually remember being in a meeting where the editing team was debating the potential risk of misleading the public with this story. They even went to Maison Gardiennage for advice, but to our surprise, they fully supported us printing it. They figured that the false intel would be a great way to dupe potential criminals into wearing ridiculous costumes when breaking the law.
Nobody's that stupid.
In truth, Gardamex are extremely sophisticated in their capabilities. They can identify criminals just as reliably as the best human guards, so a crude disguise isn't gonna get you far. If anything, it'll just make you stand out all the more.
Well, that much was obvious.
Since we ran that story, the Maison Gardiennage has made a slew of arrests, including, one phantom blubber beast, a titanic red-crowned finch, and a specter man. So I knew this story had helped out law enforcement, but this is the first time I'm learning of an innocent citizen being deceived by it, and investing so much Mora for nothing.
Okay, well, I'm starting to think that Lapine Pauline is a bit of an idiot. If she's reading something in the fiction section of the newspaper and took it as fact, sounds like her problem. Yep, well, can't cure stupidity, dear.
Uh-oh. So Lapine Pauline's whole research project is based on a fictional story?
Well, she didn't really have all her, all the brain cells she could have had functioning in her brain at the time.
Which means we're not gonna get a big bonus after all. But more importantly, she's gonna lose everything she's invested.
Yeah, kind of sounds like a her problem though. Although I don't see why we can't
Traveler,
use the
hang on,
research.
You're back!
I feel like the research could still be used to improve the Gardamex.
I was in the area taking some photos for a story when I got to talking to Miss Lapine Pauline about her research. She told me about your collaboration. She was hoping I could write an article to spread awareness about image recognition technology. She even paid me for the article and gave me one of her prototype devices before I could get a word in. I unfortunately had to dash her hopes, and I'm afraid all your hard work was in vain too. She's desperately trying to find a way to rescue the project and get you the Mora you're due. I've tried to let her down gently, but she's finding it all very hard to accept.
This is a new situation for us, too. It's such a pity. It seems like the author was only trying to make the story interesting, and the Maison Gardiennage only had Fontaine's best interest in mind.
It's no one's fault. She is just a victim of a misunderstanding. I mean, misunderstanding of her own creation, so I would still put the fault on her. As we just discussed, it had to have been in the fictional section of the newspaper. So she's the only one who has herself to blame?
Wait, Miss Lapine Pauline, what are you doing?
She's not doing anything. She's standing up.
I'm gonna pick a fight with a Gardamech, head to the opera at Biclez, and get a one-way ticket to the Fortress of Meropide.
May I ask why?
That way, I won't have to repay my debts. It's the only way I can afford to keep on living.
That is a very dramatic escalation of the situation. Can we just stop and talk about this for a second?
Whoa, there's no need to go that far. I mean, come on, look at you. You wouldn't even dent the Gardamech's armor. In all likelihood, they'd only hold you up at the Maison Gardiennage for a few days before letting you out, and then you'd still have to repay your debts.
And you'd probably have sore hands from hitting it.
Actually, instead of going into the technicalities of that, how much did you actually invest? How bad can it really be?
270,000 Mora.
What did you spend it on?
Okay, well, escaping to the Fortress of Meropide over a sum like that seems like a last resort. Surely there must be other options.
Not anymore. I used to be an equipment supplier to the Fontaine Research Institute before that blew to pieces, and now I'm just a small-time engineer. I scraped together some savings over the past few years, but I put every last Mora into this project, and now I'm left with nothing.
So, continue to make money in your small-time engineering job and start paying your debt bit by bit like the rest of humanity does.
It's not just my savings that are gone. It's my whole future as a graph adversarial technology specialist and my dreams of becoming a billionaire one day.
Yeah, well, it sounds like this was a reality check you needed because you don't seriously dream of becoming a billionaire. It's just something you don't dream of because it's never going to happen. Not to the ordinary person. I mean, how many billionaires are there in the world? Barely any compared to how many people there are in the world. So it really does seem like your expectations were too high of life. I don't need to listen to you crying.
Don't despair, Miss Lapine Pauline. I think I know a way for you to turn this around. This prototype you've given me, the camera lens for image recognition sample collection. It's really quite something. You said you designed it specifically for high-fidelity image capture and analysis, yes? The rapid focal length adjustment is a very useful function in its own right. It's sure to make many journalists' jobs much easier. In fact, I'd say it has the potential to revolutionize Fontaine's news media.
That is really overstepping it.
So your research efforts thus far are by no means in vain. The technology you've developed may have many applications that you've never even considered.
Entirely possible, but I think you're really overselling it.
Really?
Absolutely. I've been working as a journalist for the Steambird for a long time now. No one understands the issues we journalists face on a day-to-day basis better than me.
I still don't think she's going to be getting 270,000 more from this.
So keep calm, take heart, and start thinking about mass production. In the meantime, I'll show your invention to all my colleagues to drum up interest in your product.
Charlotte, what point of she's fucking broke right now did you not understand? How can she afford mass production when she has no money to pay for the parts. She's already used her capital. You need to get new investments to pay for the production, to sell the objects.
I can't believe it! If this is true, then I can look into setting up a whole camera lens development pipeline. My big ticket orders and billionaire aspirations are still in the cards.
No, I really don't think they are, and I don't think they ever were.
Oh, maybe I should consider taking out another loan. That way, I can rapidly improve the lens production process, be the first to market, and prepare to battle for dominance in the camera industry.
What sane bank would even give you a second loan when you barely have any way to pay off the first? You won't be able to get a second loan, dear.
Come on, stop daydreaming about your pipelines for a minute. Just take it one step at a time and see how it goes. There's no sense in putting all your eggs in one basket before things are even off the ground.
Being overly ambitious might come back to bite you.
And I can probably speak to some people I know and license my image recognition device to a workshop to raise some funds. I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. There's no time to lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm.
There's no talking to her, is there?
Can you believe her? She just ran off.
Useless.
Paimon's pretty sure our advice went in one ear and out the other.
It most certainly did.
It's understandable. When inspiration and passion strike at the same time, it's all too easy to throw yourself headfirst into your work and forget about everyone around you. A lot of journalists are the same way when they're first starting out.
That's great, but I think there's a bigger problem at hand than just someone having inspiration and passion.
But don't you worry. I'm gonna write an article on all this, and I'll be checking in on her regularly. Her research has the potential to benefit the entire journalistic community. I'll give her plenty of input to stop her from going down any rabbit holes, and make sure mass production of her lens can begin as soon as possible.
It's reassuring to know that you'll be looking out for her, Charlotte.
Go, Charlotte. Star journalist to the rescue. I still think you're overselling the importance of this device. I don't like any of these options.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you two take this prototype lens? I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to use it on your travels.
I'm sure I won't, but thank you.
It takes the right person to get the most out of a new technology. In your hands, it's sure to capture some amazing sights.
Thanks a lot, Charlotte. No bonus, no biggie. This makes everything worth it.
You're welcome. I got something out of this too. The beginnings of a very interesting news story. The boundaries between real news reports and news-like fiction must not be blurred, even when there's a compelling justification for doing so. Yes, that's how I'll phrase it to the editors when I give them my feedback. Let's hope we don't mislead any more well-meaning citizens in the future.
If you put it in your fiction section of the paper, there's nothing to worry about. It was a far-fetched story to start off with anyway. Special Analysis Zoom Lens. After activating a Special Analysis Zoom Lens through the inventory of the gadget shortcut bar, you can use your camera to use a special photo-taking function. After Charlotte activates this gadget, the original effect of framing freezing point compositions hold mode cannot take effect. You can use special methods to take photos. That's like going through one ear and out the other. I don't quite understand what you mean. Okay, so it's activated, and I equip a camera. Does it have to be Charlotte who uses it, or can anybody just use it? Ha ha ha! Nice. Now, what do I have? 40. I should be able to take photos in domains now, right? Right. Do I need Charlotte for that? We're about to find out. So it has to be Charlotte who uses it. Gross. I don't like that. What if I hit switch? I see. Okay, I think I need Charlotte. Which super sucks. Well... Is it her E ability or her Q ability? I got a Charlotte, didn't I? Didn't I? Yes, I did. I don't think I really understand.
What's the news? Hold that pose!
So what exactly did I need the lens for then? It's actually quite pretty. I'll take it. Actually, hold on. You don't want to move you want to move the... yeah. Anywho, what did the actual thing say? Now that I... After Charlotte activates this gadget, the original effects of that cannot take effect, but you need a special method to take effect. Okay, so this is what it's meant to be for. Okay, awesome. Oh, you stupid fucking key. You ruined it all. Bastard. You suck. You ruined my shot. You suck.
Say cheese!
I wanted a nice, dramatic shot and you ruined it. Oh, the key disappeared. The key disappeared. Ah, nope, it's there. There we go. Keep moving my cursor like it's gonna be in the way. It's not gonna be in the way. Watch me. I'll never use these pictures ever. But that's okay. They're pretty. Maybe I can make them the wallpaper of my computer. That's a thing. Okay, we have to leave now. I can't do a fight with Charlotte in the party. It's not going to end well. Okay, let's take the fight seriously this time. I need to use my 40. Whatever it is. Oh, right. It, like, changed her into my party. Where are you? I'm blind. There he is.
The pleasure
I
is
have
all
too
mine.
many Hydro 5 stars. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Because I've got it one there. One there. I've got her now, who I need to build up, as opposed to 2 Dendro, 2 Cryo, 2 Electro, and 1 Anemo. Oh, I guess 1 Pyro. I don't really count the Luke. I don't know that I like his playstyle after having used him. Maybe at the beginning it was cool, but at this point in time, I kind of just feel like I've overused him. You know? Used him too many times. Okay, let's go get you an artifact, Farina. For the 1000th bloody time. At this point, I don't even remember what stats I'm trying to get.
I see everything.
Don't get too close. Here's backup.
Silence!
Wind, hear me.
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
Check this out.
Settle down! Let the mighty be humbled!
Everyone hold hands.
Bow your head.
I hate this woman. She makes life so difficult.
I swear by my sword.
Hey, make yourselves at home.
I got you
Wrong
covered.
person. You.
Silence! The tides beckon.
For a number.
Oh, it was only 20, not 40. Yeah, I don't think that's useful at all. I have to recheck what I need from Farina, but I don't think that is particularly useful at all.
Everyone hold hands.
Don't get too close.
Bow your head.
I see everything.
Fire it up.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Wind, hear me.
Hey, sharing my knowledge.
Ha, don't get too close. Supporting fire.
But she got annihilated.
Settle down.
Oh, my heater.
The tides beckon.
Jane, I need you to heal Nahida. She's looking a little less beware. Oh, no, doesn't even have the right set. Yay. Well, that was a little lackluster. Just a little bit. But that is the treasure map thing that I wanted to do. I've got Layla to full level. I just need to work on her artifacts. I'm like totally considering abandoning Farina for the moment and doing Layla instead. I really shouldn't do that, but I'm getting so disheartened over Farina's artifacts. It's not working for me.